Time now for our Captain Comeback segment on Cold Hard Football Facts on the Pulse Network. Every week we look at the weekly column. It's written by Scott Kazmaier. Am I pronouncing his name?
Kazmaier.
Okay. It's not the former left-handed pitcher for the Tampa Bay Rays and the Los Angeles Angels. Last week he talked about Eli Manning being, since he's come in the league, the best fourth quarter, statistically, quarterback in the NFL. And lo and behold, the Super Bowl unfolded again in Foxborough. This week he talks about Joe Flacco and that drive, even though it hurt you guys because you would have went 11-3 instead of 10-4, that drive, he claims, is the greatest drive in Baltimore Ravens history to win a game.
I would agree, especially considering the quality of the defense. That was a pretty good, Pittsburgh defense, and Dick LeBeau's defenses are always great against pass. I chalked that up as a victory. I said, I was already popping a bottle of bubbly and everything, celebrating a great season to pull off that drive like he did. And the thing is about Flacco, he had bad numbers this year. He was really struggling. To put it into perspective, he had a 75.4 passer rating going into that game. Tim Tebow had a 75.1 passer rating. So he was in Tebow territory in terms of his effectiveness getting the ball downfield. And I agree, it's the best.
Well, let's take a look at Joe Flacco's 10 game-winning drives. Okay, he's had 10 game-winning drives, and as is in the column on Cold Hard Football Facts by Scott, Captain Comeback. When you look at the drives and you look close at numbers, a couple of things that Scott points out which are interesting is that this was the first one, when you look at it, that was all Flacco.
Yeah.
Usually there was a long Ray Rice drive in there. Usually there was better field position. He had to go 92 yards. If you watch the game, on top of it, he threw a touchdown pass that was dropped, and he went back to the same guy and did it again. I mean, he was Tom Brady, Eli Manning, Drew Brees, and Aaron Rodgers like in this drive.
Absolutely, and if you look at the chart, the one thing that jumps out is almost all those games, Flacco had game-winning drives, but in tie ball games in which they kicked field goals. This time they were down by 4 points. Nothing less than a touchdown would do, and they delivered it in spectacular fashion. So yeah, easily the greatest drive in Ravens history, that's for sure.
So Captain Comeback's column all about Joe Flacco and the Ravens. Do you believe in the Ravens? The numbers say
I'm not sold on Flacco yet. He's just not put up those kind of elite numbers that we look at that usually win games. But you know what? He really pulled one out of the hat against the Pittsburgh. And you got to give him credit for that. So.